Yo, what is up, guys? Back from a break. I graduated my junior year of high school. I've been doing finals and studying and crap like that. So been I haven't had the most free time to make videos, but I'm back at it. We have the Bengals record prediction. My Bengals record prediction this is gonna be my first video back. I'm gonna right into this. The Vikings. The Bengals with the Vikings week 1. I have us beating the Vikings just for the sole purpose of us being more ready. I mean, the Vikings usually start off slow, and I don't see that changing now. And I think like the Bengals will just get this win. And yeah, no, there's not much to say. Bears week 2. I have us beating the Bears. I feel like Andy Dalton will still be the quarterback at this time. And if we can pass rush, if we can rush Joe Burrow. If we can rush Joe Burrow, if we can rush Andy Dalton, in pressures throws, that offense is not doing anything on us. And as long as we stop David Montgomery in the run, also, I got us winning week 2. Week 3, the Steelers. I feel like I have us losing to the Steelers week 3 because that defense right now is still looking pretty good for the Steelers, and especially with people who they had injured coming back. It, this is it's right now as a Bengals fan. I'm scared because I haven't seen how this offensive line is going to be yet because we've changed almost the whole offensive line. So I have week 1 and week 2. I might feel a little bit better about it, but right now I'm still kind of scared because there's no guarantees that our offensive line is better. I mean, I know it looks better, but is it really? So I feel like T.J. Watt will pressure Burrow a lot and force some bad throws, and the Steelers will capitalize on probably some turnovers. Week 4, we have the Jaguars. I have us being the Jaguars. The Jaguars are kind of far off. I think they're a couple years away from being winners, like just winning more games. And I feel like Travis Etienne was not the pick. I mean, if they pick someone else, they're definitely looking a little bit better. I mean, this one running back's not stopping them. Sorry, but I just feel like it was a dumb pick, and they have a lot of holes in their secondary and a lot of holes in their defense overall. And I feel like our offense is just, it looks really not overpowered, but potentially could be a very powerful offense. And we'll see whenever the season starts how powerful our offense is. But right now it looks very powerful, and I have the Jags losing this game, and we're off to a 3-1 start. Week 5, we have the Packers. I have us beating the Packers because I see Aaron Rodgers being moved somewhere. I have him moved I think he's going to go to the Broncos. I'll touch about it a little bit later, but I feel like Aaron Rodgers will not be a Packer by week 5. I feel like he's going to move sometime before the season. I feel like the whole Packers team might get blown up because Devontae Adams said he'll have to think about his future if Aaron Rodgers is not there. The first day of training camp or whatever it is, this year, Aaron Rodgers wasn't there and the whole receiving core wasn't there, so you can see where the offense stands in this situation. So it'll be an interesting thing to see. So I have us beating the Packers week 5. Week 6, we have the Lions. I have us beating the Lions. I feel like they're on a tank. They're tanking. So I feel like we'll have to win because we have a team that wants to go to the playoffs. I mean, they want to go to the playoffs too, but we have more of a roster to go to the playoffs right now. And the Lions, I don't think they're happy with Jared Goff at all. I mean, then again, Jared Goff could be a beast in Detroit, and we don't know it, but I doubt that. They also don't have very many offensive weapons for Jared Goff to succeed in there. So we'll see there. Week 7, I have us losing to the Ravens. The Ravens, they've just wrecked us every year. The last like 4 games, the past 2 seasons, they just oh my, it's just, I don't even think about it how bad they just beat us. Especially last year, we put up 3 the first game, and then the last game of the season. I believe they just J.K. Dobbins just ran all over us. It was terrible. So I don't see how we're gonna stop them because our team is very young and I feel like it'll take a year or two to finally gel together. Weeks 8 we have the Jets. I have us beating the Jets because the Jets, also like the Lions, don't have very many offensive weapons. I mean, they could prove me wrong, but that offensive line is also not the best. I mean, as a Bengals fan, probably can't really say anything about someone's offensive line, but that's that. I feel like we could win against the Jets. The defense is the best. They have, I don't know, they have a young roster, and maybe in a couple years they can start winning, but I don't see it this year. Week 9 we have the Browns. We'll probably lose there because that roster is looking fantastic. They nailed the draft, and I don't see how I don't see them. I don't see how the Bengals could win this game. Yeah, especially if that offensive line is just as good, and Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt are doing their thing again, run all over us, and we can't get no pass rush or any pressure. The Browns probably walk all over us, unless they do some Cleveland thing where they just underperform the roster like we've seen in the years past. Week 10, that's our bye week, so no win or loss, which is always great. Week 11, we have the Raiders. I have us beating the Raiders just because it's John Gruden. I mean, that guy just, I don't know if that guy really knows how to coach, so. He just, the Raiders are something else, and I don't think they know what they're doing. Steelers, week 12, I have us winning. That's if our offensive line is there and it seems to be better, but I feel like also we always tie our series against the Steelers, so I just feel like week 12 is a more reasonable win for us. Week 13, I have us losing to the Chargers. The Chargers, if healthy, are better than us, and they improve their offensive line a lot. The only weakness on that offense is their tight end. The quarterback, Justin Herbert, everybody has winning the MVP just because everybody likes second-year quarterbacks now. Winning it, Herbert, if he plays like he did last year, and he probably get better, it's going to be hard to stop him. And I feel like our defense needs a couple years to develop. Week 14 against the 49ers, I have us losing. No matter how that offense is, that defense is probably going to come back to championship level, and I don't think we have what it takes to compete with a championship defense right now. Maybe we will by that time, but right now I don't see it. So I have us losing. Week 15, I have us losing to the Broncos because this is where I have Aaron Rodgers going, and Aaron Rodgers that Broncos roster. Broncos don't have many holes in that roster, and Aaron Rodgers has done a lot with less of a roster than this Broncos roster, and I think Aaron Rodgers will just tear up our defense, and that defense is looking great. I don't know how much our offense is going to be able to do. Week 16, the Ravens, I have us losing again because the run game, I don't know if we're going to really stop it. I feel like we have potential to be a better team, better defense, both pass rushing and stopping the run. But the last 2 years, we've been the worst pass rush and not very good against the run either. Week 17, I was losing to the Chiefs. The Chiefs are going to be in the hunt for a number 1 seed, and they're not going to go easy on the Bengals. And I don't know if we have the defense to even compete with this Chiefs offense. Maybe our offense can compete, but I don't think our defense can stop Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Mahomes. Maybe if Clyde Edwards-Helaire takes a step up this year, then that's just a whole different. There's the Chiefs' offense is loaded, and the defense is kind of underrated. So I was losing. Week 18, Browns. I was losing again because the Browns are going to be in the playoff hunt, and it's probably going to be a game that decides the division, or a week that decides the division, and the Browns are going to try their best to win this division, and I don't see us stopping this loaded roster. So I have us going 8-9. I'm not sure if that's a playoff team. I don't think so. I feel like we'll probably be a 16, like 16th overall draft choice. Unless that is good enough to make the playoffs. I don't know because I didn't do any of the record predictions. So I have us going 8-9. There's probably some bias in there because I'm a Bengals fan, and if you do your own, if you're a fan of a different team, you're gonna have a little bit of bias in your answers, and there's a chance where we lose more, possibly win more, game switch and stuff like that. I just right now that offensive line still scares me. I think it's just because watching Joe Burrow get hurt like that, and we haven't seen a healthy Joe Mixon in the last 2 years, like a fully healthy Joe Mixon. And if we can't have a run game, we'll lose more games than 8. So hopefully we can collect it all together and go 8-9, hopefully more. But I feel like 8-9 is reasonable for us. This would be a great schedule if we had it. If we had the schedule a couple years from now, in like 2 years, like a year from now, it would be a lot better. But I don't know. But then again, each team has another year to develop. I feel like 8-9 is a great start our hopeful like run as a playoff team, and us should get better. I feel like we're off season away from being a playoff team, more of a wild card. I don't think we'll win a division for a couple years, but that's my record prediction, and I'll be back with more videos later, later in the week. That is going to be it. Thank you guys for watching, and let me know if you want me to do any other team record predictions. If you aren't a Bengals fan, and you're just another fan, I'll probably do it because I don't really have video ideas right now, and anything you guys want to see, I'll put it out. So if you have any video recommendations, put them down below in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.